Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Stout Dad, and on today's episode we're going to be going over two settings that I tested. One of them was called mold mode and one was called fuzzy mode. They're just two modes on Cura that you probably haven't even noticed, and if you did, you're probably like, why would you need that? Well, I decided it'd be kind of fun to print them. Let's get into it. I've already printed them because I wanted to see if it even worked. I didn't want to record the whole time because every time I do that the video fails. So let's get into it. The first one I tried was the more useful one that actually makes your print look really cool, and it's called fuzzy mode. What it does is it vibrates like the end of your 3D printer while it's printing, and it makes it fuzzy. I've got two. I've got this one's PLA and then this one's PEVT or whatever, and it's like incredibly shiny with this one. I really like this one. Here, I'll flip the camera around. So here are the two that I've printed. This one is just PLA blue, and this one is the PETG. And I really like the way the PETG came out. It looks a lot more shiny on the camera, but it just looks really cool. It's not super smooth. I think I've got one that, no, I guess not. So yeah, the fuzzy mode makes it all fuzzy. Who would have thought? I really like it. If you're trying to make something that you want to not have any seams, this is the way to go. There's no seams on this because it's fuzzy. You can't see the seams. So this is really good for something you're trying to show off that doesn't need to be smooth. So like if you were doing a character, this probably isn't the move, but if you're just doing a little dinky little doodad like this, then I would recommend fuzzy mode. Sweet. Okay, and the second one that I tried, this isn't 3D printed, but it is also a mani. This one's made out of silicone. So the mold, it prints out the mold, and then I poured some silicone that I found that's for making molds, but it worked. I'll probably do a video on that because it's actually kind of interesting and it's very fun because this thing is, it's so cool. It's really sticky, which I think is because of the way that I made it not stick to the mold, made it sticky afterwards, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So let's flip the camera around so you can get a little bit better view. Okay, so this is the rubbery mani. I tried putting dye into it, and then I realized that silicone doesn't really dissolve watery things very well, and I was using food dye, so it looks kind of weird close up. But this thing is like really strong, and it was not hard to do at all. Mold mode is really fun. If you're just looking to have like a fun thing to spend your day doing, I'd recommend this. The hardest part is getting the mold off of your filling, but it's not that hard. It took me probably 5-10 minutes to get this one off, and I just like got my my little filament snippers and I just shoved it in there and cut it, and it didn't damage it at all. You can't even tell that that's how I got it off. This is a really seamless way. You can't even see like the print lines very well because silicone's just not all that specific, not all that precise. This is a really fun thing to do. I highly recommend it. I'm definitely going to do a video on it. Thanks for watching. This video was a little bit shorter than the rest of them because I had already done everything, but I think it was a lot of fun, especially the mold one. This is so cool. Like, you can't normally just make whatever you want into silicone until you have a 3D printer, and most people don't even know that it's so easy. Like, the whole process was probably like an hour of work, and that was just me figuring out for the first time. And the hard part, the most expensive thing is the silicone. That stuff's pretty expensive. I might actually start making resin after molding with this silicone, and I'll do a video on that in the future. Once it comes, I've already ordered it. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is a lot of fun. I highly recommend you at least try the fuzzy mode if you've never tried it. And if you're looking for a little bit of an adventure, the mold is a lot of fun. I'll see you guys on the next video.